We're going to see what's going on with the gods. Let's see. Like my Ponto Santos. All right. Who's hot today? It's 100 degrees. I still got my up here. Let me put those over there. So let's go with the gods reads. Let's get this done. Which ones I want to use for the gods? It's telling me to use these. It is. Let's see. Come on. It is Tuesday, June 24th, 2025 at 4:36 p.m. I hope everybody's having a blissful. Well, it's getting into evening now. Could be on your way home from work. So let me get into these God's reads real quick. See what's going on. All right. We have philanthropy. We have labs, innovation, generosity so far. So it's about being an empath, innovation, torchlight, courage, having courage. You could be a Leo. You don't necessarily have to be. We have old paper, memories, heritage, culture. They want you to remember. So you could have been written in the scribes or in the Bible, where y'all want to put it. Okay. Philanthropy, labs, torchlight, old paper, courage. So they want you to have the courage about your heritage. You need to awaken about your heritage, silence, thinking, summarizing. So I'm getting meditate. They want you to start meditating. God's calm, peace, harmony. Okay. Balance. That's something to do with balance. Spiritual warrior goddess. Let's go. Spiritual warrior goddess. Well, before I came on here,
some videos.
I heard you got to travel your road alone sometimes. That's what I heard, guys. So this is your reading. So it says sometimes everybody can't come with you. Spiritual warrior goddess. That's what I heard before I came on here. Okay. Spiritual warrior goddess.
Got it. Here's some videos.
All right, there we go. Everybody can't come on your journey. Your path is so much different than other people's paths. Okay. So far we got philanthropy, labs, torchlight, old paper. They want you to remember, have a torchlight and have an awakening and remember who you are. Heritage, culture, your heritage, your culture, and silence. Like you could be silent, and what I'm getting in silence is like high priest. You could be a high priest, okay? Coming out the rising phoenix, okay? Dove, calm, peace. You know, so that got something to do with meditation, hand in hand, alliances coming hand in hand with divine, philanthropy, gods, labs, lecturing, leadership. They want you to take a leader role with the torchlight, okay? And then we have sword, and always be truthful, torchlight. So this is under torchlight, sword, courage, conflict, determination, okay? You should have determination to recognize and tap into your culture, your heritage. I'm just seeing old paper like he was written in the scribes. You need to have an awakening about that. A lot of people don't want you to have an awakening about who you are. They try to, no, you're not going to have that awakening. Rainbow, you see what I'm saying? Hope, beauty, crossing. I heard I'll cross that path when I get there or something like that. I heard somebody say that. Memories, heritage, culture. That's what I'm saying. That's the promised land right there, the land of milk and honey right there. You need to have memories about who you is, or you're going to stay stuck in the matrix. What they say? What is that? You'll just be living just to die like everybody else. But when you have that awakening and silence, okay, you come out this rising phoenix, and it's something about calm, peace, balance, harmony. So you could have Sagittarius, Also, Libra in your chart, marathon, silence. When you do this in silence, you persevere, endure, love, endure all things. Okay. Then we got Dove, doctor, giving, caring, healing, staying noble to yourself, to thy own self, be true. Then we got sunset, gratitude, happiness, contentment. Okay, be content with who you are, your heritage, your memories. It's something about in silence, meditation. You're gonna remember having an awakening who you are. You're somebody that was written in the scribes. There's a lot of people that don't want you to have awakening to that who you are, but okay. And canvas, invitation, art, creation. So it's something about creation. Once you get this, you get to this hope, beauty, and crossing. You'll be able to tell the truth. They want you to take up and take the lead. So it's saying the first one is philanthropy, generosity, clarity, and love. So you are, an empath, and they want you to walk hand in hand alliances with your ancestors, with the people also that's part of your heritage and culture. Sunrise, because you are the sun god, Ra, awakening, consciousness, revelation. So that is up to you. That's what I say. It's always up to you, guys. What is this about? All right, let's go, because I got to take me a nice, cool shower, y'all. It's hot. But I'm going to go ahead and do this for y'all. Give yourself a sunrise. Give yourself a sunrise. This is floating. So this is desire, crush, exclusive. Needs to go with the flow. Finds you enchanting. Awakening. So this is divine finding you enchanting. You are a spiritual being. Okay. That's what they want you to tap into. Remember who you are. Philanthropy, washed away. Fleeting, affair, quit. Generosity, clarity, charity, love, philanthropy. I just got that scripture, in my house there are many mansions. If it was not so, when I told you, philanthropy, generosity. That's what divine is trying to show you, generosity, trying to get you to tap into the torchlight of who you are, awaken, labs, innovation, experiments, research. So while you're here, you've been you've been a lab. You've been like a lab rat to these people. That's why they want you to be silent about what you know. Refuge. Supportive in hard times. You can trust them. Safe haven, blessing, labs. They want you to trust them. The people that's doing this research on you. The ones that's watching you. The watchtowers. They always watching. The watchers. They want you to be a lab rat, basically. Be able to experiment on you. Because they already know who you are. Torchlight, courage, challenge, breakthrough. You got to know how to have this breakthrough, this awakening. And remember who you are, guys. Receptive. Open and getting together. Willing to trust again. Interested, respond. So, so far in this world, you've been basically like an experiment, with them sending people in and all the other shit. So they could have blocked off a lot of your heart chakras, crown chakra, whatever chakra. You a chakra, I'm a chakra, everybody a damn chakra out this bitch. Old paper, memories, heritage, culture. You was written in the scribe. You got to remember, they don't want you to. They want you to die that down. They want you to have silence about that awakening. Silence about who you are. That's weird. If you really think about it, that's weird. Like, why they want you to silence about who you are as a god? So they want you to dumb down yourself for them, basically. That's what you're doing, guys. Just keep on going. Keep on dumbing down yourself and not having this awakening, knowing that you have some type of heritage. You're connected to some type of heritage culture. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. Watching. Didn't I just say the watchtower? They always watching. These are the watchers. Looking out for you, seeing is believing, foresight, aware, truth. That's the truth. About your memories, heritage, culture. Okay? Give yourself a silence, thinking, summarizing, rationality. You can rationalize this in silence. Okay? Meditation. You'll get the answer. Spiritual. Okay? I just said you're a spiritual being. If you want to say human. Okay? Want sacred connection, uplifts and soothes you, intuitive, deep intents. Okay, so you could be very intuitive, a high priest, transition, looking for a change, relationship status shifts, travel, move, level up, spiritual. So you about to go do a transition. Once you start, you'll start having this awakening. I'm telling you, you're gonna start having this awakening. Give me something for calm, peace, harmony, and that's where your calm, peace, and harmony at. Y'all calm and peace and harmony? I know I am. It's weird. People want you where they at. If they're bitter, cold, they don't have anything, this is where people want you at. They want you to feel like they feel. You gotta be in calm, peace, harmony, no matter whatever the fuck is going on around you. You gotta be in calm, peace, like a motherfucking dove. It's only you. At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. It's only you and the divine. If you really think about it, at the end of the day, it's only you and the divine. These people that's doing things or doing different things, they cannot save your soul. Only you can. Once you get that in your head, you have that awakening. You, divine, is the only one that can save your soul. These people want you to go down with them. No, that's a no. Union, calm, peace, harmony. Okay? Wants you to be happy. That's divine. Wants you to be happy. Submerge in their own world, focus on themselves, distance, distracted. That's what they want you in. Instead of being in this union where, you merge, you match each other's frequency, they want you to be in somebody like just pure fucking hell. I don't think I'm never going back to that. Ever. I don't give a fuck. Hell no. Once you find that peace, hell no. Once you do this transition spiritually, hell no. You can keep that. They want you to be bitter, cold, distant. They want you to keep meeting people that's distant, like the worldly people, like whatever. Once you have your awakening, it's a no. It's a no-go. I don't give a fuck what goes on. It's a no, devil. They must have hear you the first time, God, son. No, it's a no. Hand-to-hand alliances with divine. Once you got hand-to-hand alliances with divine, it's a no. You don't have to go to. This is the only one at the end you're gonna have hand-to-hand alliances with. That's what they want you to think we gonna be with us when you leave here. No, the fuck you're not, because you're not judging our soul. If it was up to you, we'll go pure fucking hell, and all you're gonna do is practice black magic, dark magic, and fuck up people with black magic. Because that's all the fuck y'all believe in, devil. And we good. We gonna keep with our ancestors, with our heritage and our culture. Because that's what's been protecting us from y'all asses. We think's not. That's not going to stop. So, I don't know what the fuck to tell these people. I don't know what the fuck to tell these people. These people is weird, bro. You're not, when you leave here, it's only you and the divine. The divine is the one. Keep that in mind. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what title they got with themselves. They're going to use titles to cling to you. At the end of the day, you can't use a title to cling to somebody, because at the end of the day, everybody got their own path. Everybody got their own journey at the end of the fucking day. So, and especially if everybody grown, because as far as I'm looking at, everybody's supposed to be grown out this bitch. And I'm not going to gain the whole world to lose my motherfucking soul for no fucking body. I am not selling out. I don't give a fuck what, you know how Job was, right? There we go. Take Job as an example. Whatever they said, whatever they did, whatever they tried to turn him against, divine, his heritage, his culture, whatever. He said, hell, fuck no. It'll be still a fuck no. So, they trying to break up your hand-to-hand alliances with your ancestors, your heritage. It's not going to happen. Alliances, solidarity, support. If you got support from the divine, that's all. And they see that. They see you well protected. So they trying to break that. You go ahead and break your bond with divine and your culture if you want to. Your heritage. At the end of the day, all they're gonna do is try to fuck you up. That's all their intentions is. That's all their intentions ever be. You see that all your life. At the end of the day, if you break your contract with divine or your ancestors, all these people want to do is turn around, backstab. You've seen it plenty of times. whether they family, friends, or foes. All they did was backstab you. You got nothing out of them but backstabbing. So you gonna turn around and get backstabbed again? I think's not. Nope. Abuse you. That's all they figure you for. I'm gonna use you, I'm gonna abuse you. You ain't nobody. That's what they about. It's a no. Hand in hand, alliances, solitary support. Boundaries. Boundless. Give their whole heart, unlimited affection, balance, real open. And you supposed to come in hand alliances with divine first, and then he gonna send somebody in that's gonna be on the same wave as you. Until then, you don't unbalance yourself for no fucking body. I don't give a, like Job, you stand. I don't give a fuck what goes on around you. You fucking stand. And you get rewarded in the end. You see, like just like Job, at the end, hand-in-hand alliances with your ancestors, whoever it is you choose to worship, and then your union gonna come in. And that's what they're afraid of too. You're gonna find somebody that's balanced just like you. These people want you to go to pure fucking hell. That constant cycle of pure fucking nutso shit. Want you to sell your soul. Nope. Lecturing, leadership, influence, decision making. So you gotta make this decision to be a leader, not a motherfucking follower. They want you to be a fucking follower. They want you to follow what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is getting into religion. You're going to follow us one way or another. Well, okay, we'll see. No, the fuck I ain't. It ain't going to happen. It's just not going to fucking happen. And the thing is, the more they try to force shit, and I told you, anything by force is not good. When somebody got to force you to do something, that tells you whatever it is they try to get you into is not good. Divine says free will. So if they try to force you into something, 9 times out of 10, you know it ain't good. And that's the way I look at it. You're not forcing me to sell my soul. And I fucking said it. I told you, once you let go of divine hand and your ancestors' hand, all they're going to do is try to fuck you up. You already seen it. They done poisoned you. They done did everything possible to get rid of you. And they think you're going to let go of the person that's been protecting you all this time, man, and you're going to take your rat ass somewhere? Hell no. Let my ancestors go for you, and that's been the one that's been protecting you. These motherfuckers been raising hell on you. That's telling you what they're a part of. That's telling you right there, or somebody want to destiny swap, or somebody want to do, I'm telling you, I'll use you as a sacrifice. There's nothing good coming out of you if you don't stand for divine or whoever it is that you choose to worship, who's been protecting you all this time. Just you stand that race into the marathon until it's won. Heal yourself, keep healing yourself, submerge yourself with divine. These motherfuckers no. It's somebody that want a destiny swap, or it's somebody that is always somebody want a destiny swap, have your gifts. They need your gift. They want to sacrifice you. They already showed you how they were trying to sacrifice you. And they want you to go back to that? Or we're going to keep torturing if you don't do what we... I don't give a fuck. It's what I'm telling you. And they get karma every time they come for you. They scared now because they're going to get karma. Every time they do this, they try to force your hand. They try to force divine hand. Let's just keep this going. I ain't gonna scream. I ain't gonna do none of that. Leadership, influence, because I know they're about to get handled. All these people about to get handled. You can't force anything by force is not good. You trying to force somebody's fucking hand by doing all these weird ass shit, man. That's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what cult, what group you part of. Anything, if you doing something like that, it's not good. That means you're trying to sacrifice that person. And you haven't showed them anything good. They haven't got nothing good out of what y'all been doing. What have they got out of what y'all been doing? Torture. Which is that what they planning on doing? Torturing you. Lecturing. All right, well, you be trying to lecture these people don't get it. I think I would stand as a leader. I think I'll stand where I'm not following no fucking body. I'm not selling my soul. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm not selling my soul for nobody. Lecturing. Somebody wants you to sell their soul. Nope, it's not happening. Lecturing. It's like a lot of people, they done went out here, they done gave their souls up. Family members, they done sold their souls. You'll be surprised. Like, they went out here to do anything for fucking money. They done gave up their family members. Yeah, you can go ahead and torture them. I don't give a fuck about them. In the midst of asking for some fucking money. Or they signed on a dotted line a contract and don't realize what they fucking signed. They ain't read the whole fucking contract. They didn't know that they signed a contract. Oh yeah, we get to fuck up your whole family or some shit. And, well, the contract is null and void. Leadership, influence, decision making. You and your leadership role, stand, God, lone wolf. I told you, if you got to stand by yourself. It was never meant to walk with a crowd of people any goddamn way. It was never intended for you. Only the people that's supposed to be walking with you, the 144,000 chosen ones, the awakened ones. A lot of you got to remember, it's only 144,000. Half of these motherfuckers, the rest of them is just demons. They're going to do any way possible to slither in your life, to get you to bow down, to get you to, they're going to bite you every which way, hiss and sniff, whatever the fuck they be doing out here. Lone wolf, can't commit, free spirit, lecturing, leadership. You got to stand and stand your ground with these motherfuckers. Your sword, fuck that shit. Courage, conflict, determination. You got to keep having that shit. Fuck that shit. That's like selling your soul. They want you to just bow down. For greed, vanity. You're not getting nothing out of them. What are you getting? But torture. They already showed you before you came hand in hand with divine or your heritage or whatever religion that was been protecting you from these people. They already showed you what they got for you. Why would you go back to that? Why would you buy, oh yeah, so we can devour you now? That's like some zombie movie. If you think about it, I just seen a zombie movie. Like, okay, you was free, you was getting away from us. Now we're about to all going to devour you now since you gave up. Man, that's like some zombie brains. They want your brains. They want your gifts or whatever. Hidden. I told you, disguise, quiet, or fear. Sword, courage, conflict, determination. Coming in wearing masks. God's death. Soulmate, karmic ties. So you ain't gonna be able to choose whether you got a karmic. They want you confused. They don't want you to use your third eye, your heritage, tap into that shit, your culture, to see when a karmic or a fucking real divine soulmate is coming your way. They want you confused. They want you with a devil, a handler. These are your handlers, is what I'm trying to tell you. They always watch it. They always trying to send somebody in. They want you to have a handler. Bitch, never. You will never send nobody my way. Ever. And the exes, whoever, they can never come back. Ever. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck what they do. I don't give a fuck about the evil shit they fucking do. Because guess what? It comes right back on them. Rainbow, hope, beauty, crossing. Okay? Weird ass. And that's why I told you, anything by force ain't good. If they try to send somebody in or pay somebody to come in to be your handler, who the fuck? Chosen ones don't need a handler. We handle our own, number one. Or divine is handle us. Why we need an extra person to come in and handle us? What we need a handler for? We're going to handle your finances. We're going to handle your mind. We're going to handle your soul. They just want to handle everything. No, you're fuck, you're not. Why don't you handle yourself? Rainbow. You people weird as fuck, man. Never. I'm just telling you. No, that'll be enough. I don't give a fuck. Rainbow. Lovey. Devoted, caring, passionate. You see what I'm saying? Hope, beauty, crossing. That's you, an empath. A lot of gods are empaths. But you just got changed. bitter by the world. Your block heart chakra. A lot of people who change you try to. And that's the whole point, so they can send in a handler. And you're going to go through this chaos until it send you crazy. You know, until you get to the point where, though, like, that dude, he went through so much. I felt so sorry for him. And see, usually they would say that a woman should be on a woman's side. No, I don't. Fair is fair. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck because she a woman, I'm a woman. You don't do nobody like that. Remember I told y'all about that yesterday. Now see, I'm still call her a bitch because that was dirty. You put roots on him so he won't get no money. So he can't have a marathon over you, but he was helping you. You know? And then not only that, cheating on him the whole time. I guess you thought you could do that because you put roots on her. And and he just laughed, and she was like having a good time with it. See that devil? See how that devil be laughing through that person that put that root on you? They know, yeah, I got you. You ain't getting no money unless it's about me. And Divine be like, child, you gonna take your hands off my Divine. I didn't tell you. I told him he can have those finances or whatever. And he was calm as hell. The way he did it, he was so calm, like, okay, you think you played me? All right, you put roots on me to stop me. I don't get that. Why put roots on your man when he needs to work you? They just do it for fun. You see how the devil was laughing? That's what was irritating me about her. In the background, I wanted to reach over his shoulder and grab the fuck and choke the fuck out of her. Like, that is a man. He's supposed to be a man. You don't put roots on him, okay? So he can't work. He can't get. It don't make so he could be a puppet. You see what I'm saying about the handlers? They send handlers in. So she was just laughing it up. The demon, oh, I gave you herpes. I'm sorry. Remember I told you how they be doing, these demons? They give you disease. I'm sorry. Ooh, my fault. Oh, your fault, huh? Yeah, see, and he was calm about it. He ain't even blast off on her about it. He was like, you gave me herpes. You know, you gave me herpes. Explain the whole story about that. All the stories about her cheating. And she's just back there just having a good old, the roots, everything, just having a good old time. And I never thought he would just do what he did to her. But you played the hell out of her. Not only that, you put roots on so it came back on her. See what I'm saying? This is why I feel for both sides. I don't just look at a woman, oh yeah, she used them. That'll be a fucking Carmen that would agree with a woman using a man, doing all that shit to him. That's a Carmen. I felt sorry for him. I was like, what? And on top of it, gave you a disease and in the back talking hella shit, man. That would make you go off. That's just like, take this for instance, a man beating the hell out you, and then afterward he talking hella shit. I beat the shit out of you. What is this world coming to, bro? Marathon, perseverance. Man, you better persevere, do this shit, man. They sending in handlers, all that shit. Motherfuckers that's gonna come in and hand out disease to you. You can't go nowhere now. The devil like, got you trapped. Got you now. That's what I was hearing when she was doing that, chuckling in the back. Got you with a disease. Got all your money. You can't work. I got you now. Got you trapped now. That's a fucking Black Widow. Woo-wee. See, I'm good. Nope. You ain't sending no handler over here. I'm going to just let you know that. You ain't sending no handler over here. I'm just fine. I don't need you. I just told you what will go on. It'll be the same shit like that. They'll constantly keep cheating, making you not feel your worth. That's the whole point of it. The lower your standards, the lower your worth. You ain't shit. Nigga or bitch, you ain't shit. You got to do all this to prove a point. If you got to do all this to prove what? What are you proving? These will be people that part of this cult and this coven are part of, you know what I'm talking about, Masons. Yeah, whatever. I ain't going to get into it. Whatever. Marathon. I'm good, bro. Sis. I ain't selling my soul for nobody. I don't give a fuck until the very end, bruh. Sis. Them motherfuckers handing out these handlers handing out diseases and all types of shit. Life-term diseases. Puff Daddy handing out HIV to everybody. See what I'm saying? All the people he slept with. All them people, men and women he slept with, got that shit. See what I'm saying? The devil. Trap. Fuck out of here. Y'all better keep on pressing on. You gotta be celibate, semen redemption, whatever the fuck you gotta do out here. These demons don't care. I just told you about that demon chuckling behind them. I wanted to go around them and grab the bitch for myself. Rest in paradise. But demon, we good over here. I mean, he kept his composure. I give it to him. Because he could have just talked, turned around. She kept interrupting when he tried to talk. He could have strictly turned around and just knocked the fuck out of her. But he didn't. He kept his composure. He tried to cook. He was calm as hell. He was cooking and shit. She just in the background steady talking and laughing and key. That devil was happy that you got somebody trapped. And he kept his composure, man. I felt sorry for him. And just because she a woman, I'm not supposed to be feeling sorry for her. That was dirty. So we're going to see key in the doo-wop. Key. When she being judged. Key. That was a devil attachment. You could tell, like, wouldn't let him talk about his feelings. He's still a man. That's what women be forgetting. Like, when you get an empath man, he has feelings, too. He got a right to express himself, too. As long as he ain't wilding out, acting all crazy, he expressing himself to you. You shouldn't be doing that. But we all went through that. Marathon. Yo. I wanted to beat the fuck out of her. Straight up. Drag that bitch. Rest in paradise. That was just dirty, man. If I show y'all that video, if I put that video up, that whole video up, with that man explaining himself and how she kept kick behind the scenes. Every time he said she gave him herpes and, spent all his money. And that's a demon. Laughing and chuckling and put root work on him. Marathon, y'all make it through, guys. Y'all better make it through. You got to do semen redemption. Don't fuck with none of these. If they're not a soulmate, if they're not 144,000, I just tell you not to fuck with none of them. Prevent the problems. Prevent the mind, body, and soul problems. I'm trying to tell you. Marathon, you got to make it through this shit. Giving, caring, healing. We know you're giving, caring, healing. Look, you got to restrict yourself. See how she got her arms for the doctor? You got to restrict yourself with this shit. Marathon, perseverance. I felt so sorry for that man. And it's like, child, if you don't want him, give him to somebody that's going to care for him. Just let him go. You practicing root work. You doing all this crazy shit to him. Good ass dude, man. And you can tell he was a good ass dude. Well, everybody get trapped up sometimes. Marathon, wishful. Hopes for more to come. Waiting for the right one, dreaming, right timing. Wishful, marathon. Hopefully y'all persevere through this shit, man. It's a bunch of demons and zombies out this bitch, and black widowers, whatever. I hope you persevere through this shit. Straight up. Just that I want to put that up. I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna put that whole. I think I put it on my community board, but I'm gonna put it up on my live, the video, and that's just sad. Doctor, so you're caring, you're a healer. Remain that way. Don't let nobody block off your heart chakra. No matter what you go do, just heal it. Clear out your chakras. Try to meditate as much as possible. Even if you just put your headsets on and do a frequency crown chakra while you at work, something like that. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's gonna help you. I'm just letting you know, guys, because this world getting wicked. Me seeing that, and if I show you this, You just watch the girl carefully, how she was just back there talking. And then, like the devil, laughing at him. And the way his demeanor was, you would never think he was about to do what he did to her. He just got tired of the chuckling. It's like the devil, like, you know, that was his handler. Pay attention. I'm gonna put it up there. Pay attention to his handler. That was his handler. That was sitting in that demon. Doctor. Keep your mind, body, and soul on track, man. Motherfucker will try to make you lose it. Motherfucker be trying to do all types of mind spells, illusion spells. Once you have that awakening, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, old paper heritage, you tapped into your old heritage and culture. Nobody can, ain't nobody gonna be able to break you. They could try. This is weird, bruh. So we're in the times when they're sending in handlers from this cult. They're sending in handlers from this cult. Whatever cult they belong to is a dark ass cult. Ready to devour, ready to take souls. They just ready, y'all. And you better stay ready. Overflowing, charmer, fast moving, doctor, caring, loving, healing. Overflowing. You got overflowing abundance coming in. You just gotta hold on. This shit is on, and they know their time almost up. That's why they acting so rapid. If you watch the news, look how rapid motherfuckers just doing random crazy shit. Motherfuckers just taking people out, whole families out, all types of shit going on. I've been watching that shit. I'm like, yeah, at least I got my peace. I got my peace. Gratitude, happiness, show your ancestors gratitude. I mean, you made it this far. Sunset, gratitude, and you are Ra. You represent the sun god, sunset, and this was sunrise. Child. Gods, I want you to hear me from the bottom of my heart. Gods, I don't want y'all to go through this. I don't want to go through this no more. And I don't want y'all to end up in jail for life because you got a damn devil behind you like a fucking hyena. Trust that. Trust that you deserve better. I don't give a fuck if you didn't have your mom, your dad, no support system. You have divine and you have yourself. You're your own. If you down low right now, you pick your fucking self up. And start working on yourself. Start working on yourself. Start going to the gym. Just today I said, even though it's hot as fuck, y'all, and I'm small as hell, but you know what I said? I said I'm going to the gym. You know. It's crazy, y'all. And y'all be thinking it be women that be feeling sympathy for y'all because y'all was born to be masculine. Don't have no sympathy for us. I did. I really do. I wanted to cry, yo, when they did that to that man like that. She did him like that. And you can tell he an empath, like he a care. Everything that he said he did for her, you know, you can tell he was a caring guy. Man, if you ain't want him, you should have gave him. But they don't want to let them go. See, the devil don't want to let the empaths go. The devil want to take their soul. And that's exactly what she ended up doing. She got what she wanted. And I'm just telling y'all, don't fall for the trick of the devil. If you got to stay celibate, you know, you decide to date. I mean, I just seen too, and I don't try to scare men, but I just seen this too. It's a whole thing going on with this boy. I'm like, damn, he would have grew up a little bit, you know, he was only like 19. He was a fine, I know I'm talking to y'all guy. I'm not, you know, it's women on here too. But to me, if he would have grew up to be like 30 years, that meant he was fine. Met her on Instagram, and just because he liked her, she didn't tell him he had a boyfriend. Just because he liked her, and he had a 3-year-old. He had just had a 3-year-old. He had a 3-year-old. I said just had a 3-year-old, but he had a 3-year-old. Just because he liked her, the boyfriend said set him up for me to murder him, and she agreed to it. Young girl, because he liked her. She's on Instagram showing all her shit. So now lure him here so I can murder him just because he liked it. Man, y'all guys, y'all better pay attention out here. That devil was running rapid. I love my peace. I'm here. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck what goes on around me. Peace be still. You're not coming to rock my boat, devil. You ain't coming to rock my mind, body, or motherfucking soul. I'm here to rock yours, though. Weird ass. Sunset. We here to rock theirs, though. Swore the truth. Fuck out of here. Weird ass. Journey. Go in the right direction. Alone for the ride. Reason, season, lifetime. You know this shit is for a reason. Sunset. Gratitude, happiness, contentment. Going towards divine. If you don't lift yourself up, guys, you gotta do motivational speeches. They got some good ones. I be listening to Denzel Washington. He got some motivational speeches for women and men. 19 Keys. I like him. He talks a lot of knowledge. I think he's with Islam or Seven Nation or something like Gods and Earth, something like that. But I listen to motivational speeches. The Joker, I listen to him sometime when he give his motivational speeches. You know the Batman and Robin shit. You know, y'all guys need to just start this year getting up on just filling your head with motivation. It's like you've been down too long. When you gonna pick yourself the fuck up? When the fuck you gonna be a canvas out this bitch? You got sons, you got daughters, you got moms, but at the end of the day, you still gotta look at it. You still gotta leave here alone. They're not in charge of your soul. You are. And these days, it only take one split second for you to fuck up and make the wrong decision and your ass up out of here. Me watching all that shit yesterday, I was like, that's why I really don't like filling my head with that no more. I don't really like, sometimes I just, like yesterday, after that, I just turned my TV off and I just was in my thoughts in the dark. Like, yo. All I kept hearing is her laughing. The evil. And then some said that was his handler. Canvas. Art creation. Stay on your canvas, your art creation. Don't you stop. I don't care how hard times seem or whatever. It's hard for everybody. Don't y'all be out here thinking that it's just hard for you. I'm sure you hear it every day somebody complaining. It's hard out here for a pimp when they ain't got the money for the rent. But don't you go out here risking yourself doing anything illegal. But that's up to you. Go ahead. I can't tell you what to do. You need to value yourself. Okay? Devoted, respect, dear. Stay devoted to yourself. Respect, dear. That's an ancestor saying that. I heard a grandmother, a mother say, respect, dear. So somebody might be respect, might be Jamaican, Haitian, something like that. It's a grandmother or a mother that just said that. Respect, the way I heard the accent. Respect, dear. Challenges, obstacles, solutions. I just told you it's a solution to every bridge when you come there. When you get to that bridge, pray or meditate, do something. Get some answers because don't be out here not valuing yourself. You is worth of value. People will make you because you are, first of all, a man, and second of all, a awakened one, a light. They're going to tell you ain't shit. And you know what you tell them? Then what are you? Because as I see it, everybody fucking struggling. Or as I see it, there's a lot of people that put their shit on other people. You just got to look at it like that. And guys, if you have a root chakra, a heart chakra that's got bitter because certain things that went on, I'm gonna just tell you, you need to transition that shit right now. Get that shit light as a motherfucking feather, okay? Because let's not forget, you got people watching, your children, your mom, whoever. But it's really to you to value yourself. That's the point I had to get to. None of these people, you gotta go on your own journey. Everybody got their own journey. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your kids, they all got their own path. A lot of them can't come with you down your path. You gotta remember that. That's crazy. I just keep thinking about that. I'm gonna put that up on my live though. So let's see what's basically going on in your lives, guys. I just keep thinking about that. That's so sad. Hopeless, lost, depression, suicide. Yeah, we no, you ain't, because you're better than that. Value. You're 144,000, and Divine ain't having that. Masculine. So you know what? Guess what? Today, good vibes. Now, live in the moment. Put on some music, something. Vibe with those old, whatever music you like to hear. You grew up in the 90s, 80s. When you start getting to this mood of hopeless, why don't you just put on some good vibes? Okay? Bob Marley, something like that. Or just turn the TV off. Because maybe that's getting to you. Apology. Ignorant. Distractions. Rash actions. Insecure. You're going to have a lot of people coming in with this. I told you they insecure. They putting their insecurities off on you. Coming in with their apologies and shit like that. Just to make you do this cycle again. Go ahead, God. Go ahead and do the cycle. Till you get just like that man. Right there. Just, you can just see it in his eyes. He just was sad and just had enough. And that's the point we don't want y'all to get to. Where you be like, I'm hopeless, you know, apologizing to God. That you let somebody, a demon, get to you like that. Hell no. Let a demon get to you like that. Make you feel hopeless to the point as though, you know, and then keep running the same line over and over again. Now you apologize. You in jail somewhere or wherever you at, apologizing to God, man. I'm sorry. I lost it. These demons ain't worth it. I'm trying to tell you. You got to think about it. It's good to say that now, but when you're in the heat of the moment, I already know. Psychopath. That's what they trying to get you to do. Be abusive, conveying, unpredictable. When you get hopeless, that's what they trying to get you to be, a psychopath. These devil souls, you ever see that movie Fallen? That's what the devil is using that vessel. You got to remember that. It's not the flesh. The devil is using that. But that's why she was keep, and back at him the whole time. That was the devil using her. And soon as he did what he did to her, you know that soul left and just went into somebody else. And it started the whole cycle over again with another man, a Jezebel spirit, an unclean spirit. That's all that happened. So they be trying to get you in that psychopath energy, abusive and conveying. You got to be well balanced out this bitch, shattered. I told you they try to get you to that point. Your heart shattered, broken, nightmare failures, make you feel like a failure, hopeless, so you can get on that psychopath shit. Everybody needs to be a psychopath. Envy. Because the devil envy, you got to remember that too. The devil is mad at you. So the devil going to send anybody to be your handler and then until, you know, what person could take all that? All the evil, envy, all the envy shit. That's what I'm saying. They want you to get to that point. Or we need to get them to the point to be a psychopath. We said they was crazy. We want them to prove it. We're going to keep doing shit. We're going to keep saying shit. We're going to keep just doing little dirty shit behind the scenes. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to throw out witchcraft. We're going to throw out... See, it's almost the same thing. If you think about it, the same thing I described, all but the disease, it's almost the same thing. Like, but they'll say that about you. Them lies. It's almost, if you think about it, this is what the devil is using now. If you think about it, the same thing he was going through is the same thing these devils doing now. On everybody. They trying these tactics on everybody to see how much you can take. Like, yeah, like the devil, like, yeah, come on, take me out. Come on. I ain't going nowhere anyway. All I'm gonna do, when I leave this body, I'm gonna just go in another body and start all over again. Like that movie Fallen. Trying to tell you. Don't look at the flesh. Look in them goddamn eyes. Once you look in them eyes, you're gonna be like, God damn, oh yeah, that's the motherfucking demon. Right there, that's a demon working through this person. So don't let these handlers or demons get to you. I'm trying to tell you, masculine healing. That's all you need to do. When they start, just go heal or just go for a walk in the park. Do something. Put on your crown chakra frequencies or gospel, whatever it is that you do. Put it on immediately. As soon as you look in their eyes and you see that devil about to start. Oh no, the devil got to flee. We got karmists back there, stagnant. They want to leave stagnant. They wear a mask. Trying to tell you, don't worry about the flesh. Look at the eyes. Because there's consequence to this shit, masculine. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm going to put that up there. Y'all going to see what I'm talking about. Watch his demeanor. His demeanor is like a divine masculine. I watched it from the beginning to the end. The demeanor is a divine masculine. And he tried so hard. You can tell he just, in his eyes, he just got tired. Like, she playing me. She doing all this to destroy me. And she putting roofs on me so I can't get no money. Leave me stagnant. See what I said? Shattered, stagnant. Oh, y'all better watch it. These demons running rapid. They time almost up. So they getting mad at you. They need to take as many souls as possible. If you haven't been watching the news, watch what's going on. Teenagers, all this shit going on. Ooh-wee. Intimacy. You need to find somebody you can trust to talk to, too. I know it's hard, masculine. When you be struggling shit, it's hard to find somebody that you really can trust, talk to, because everybody seems like they're in their own motherfucking world, like they're AI or some shit. Everybody on the same motherfucking page. Money. Got money. Got a car. Gimme. Huh. Oh, what's this? Gossip, nosy, all up in your business. See what I'm saying? Psychopaths. So, y'all got to be careful out here. Envy. Keep coming out. Envy. Resentful, competitive. The devil's in complete. What is he? I don't know. Understand what he in competitive again. You ain't going back to heaven. So he competitive with you. See if he can win over your mind, body, and soul. That's what I'm getting. Resentful. He resents your ass. He's mad at your ass. You get to go to you the light, number one, and you get to go towards divine. He don't. That's crazy. So, another thing, I told you I always brush up on that. So another thing, yesterday, I was like, I came across something, actually what the Baphomet means. They did it from head to toe, everything of the Baphomet, and I was like, oh, okay. Just about light and dark, above, so below. Even though it looked evil, it's really not. And people looking like, what? Yeah, but if you go study it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's about light and dark. Same thing I be talking about. Above, so below. Equalum, what is it called? Equalum? Something like that. That's what he believe in. Equalum. And remember I told you I used to see that thing in my window when I used to come home from elementary school all the time. That thing used to be in my grandfather's window all the time. I used to be scared as hell of that thing. But it's like light and dark, equalum. It's called equalum or something like that. Equalism, yin, yang energy. It represents, because you got the breast on the Baphomet. That's the yin, yang energy. The wings, enlightenment, higher awakening, shit like that. Let's go study it. I studied it yesterday. Time, deja vu, too busy. You don't have time for this. You better be too busy for these demons. You too busy. Tell the devil you too busy. Okay? We have family, blood ties, inner circle. Okay? You probably be spending time with your family. And if you can't get along with your family, oops-a daisy. They want to start acting like demons too. Oops-a daisies. Everybody got their own journey, their own path. I can't ride your wave, you can't ride mine. Because at the end of the day, when we go get judged, your judgment is separate than mine. And that's what you got to keep in your head when they try to use some titles. But I'm this, I'm that. No, you can't hold me back, though. That don't mean because you got a title, you get to hold me back and get me to try to sell out my soul. You want me to sell my soul? Yo, y'all got to listen to how they talk and listen to them, man. How the devil be working through these people, the control shit, man. Hell no. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. I just told you, anytime they start this bullshit, being all nosy all up in your business, fam, it don't matter who it is, trying to reminisce on shit, going backwards in time, what you used to do in your past, they ain't realizing that you healing. They want to keep talking about the past shit, whatever. They want you hopeless. Okay, apology, keep coming back forward, apology, but really, that's a psychopath. That is a psychopath. Doing the same thing over and over again, yeah. Knowing they envy you, knowing the demon inside them envy you. They don't even realize they're being ran by a demon. But you'll recognize it once you have that awakening. Once your eye is open, you're like, this motherfucker is a damn demon, or this bitch is a demon. I call demons bitches or whatever. Because they be thinking they playing you. These demons be, yeah, I'm going to see if I can slither my way and do some sneaky shit again. I'll get you again. Like, the devil's advocate. I'll come back around, come trick you again. No, the fuck you're not. Come in different forms. You seen that in Devil's Advocate. Tricked him again at the end. He thought he was getting away from the devil and got trapped again. It started the cycle all over again. Hell no. Okay? Established. Settled, secure, wealthy. Whatever you have right now, you are settled, secure, wealthy. I don't know what success. Define what success is. Everybody trying to get a mansion and shit. You are not Puff Daddy. You're not. Well, we ain't gonna say Puff Daddy. You're not. You could be. You are, but right as of now, you are successful. Don't just put that in your head. People want to cause chaos when you happy, you at peace where you at. You got food, you got clothes, you got what you need. You got a job, you healthy. The hell? Upheaval, disaster, downfall. I told you, this is what they did to Job. When you got established, when everything established, same shit they did. Where the whole world went. But look, who stepped in? Archangel Michael. And all this upheaval. That's why I be telling you, during any type of chaos, you need to just masculine, hold your peace. I'm trying to tell you. Put on your headset, listen to some meditation frequency, raise your vibrations, and come back later. Don't let these demons get you out of whack. Like, she was like, that was getting me too. She was putting roots on for him not to get money. And then, you heard me talk about this yesterday, and then kept calling him broke. Like, egging him. And he was like, yeah, because I'm broke. He making perfect sense. She making it seem like you crazy. That's another thing. They try to make you seem like you crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. She was like, yeah, you broke. You broke. But he just gave you $100,000. He had $100,000 settlement money. He gave you money while he was in jail when he came to the settlement and gave you all that money so you can get a house. And now you want to call him broke after you put roots on him. That's the part I didn't get. That was the devil. He had to recognize it, though. He didn't recognize it. Oh, yes, he did, because he did say, I'm going to put it up there. He did say, look how this demon getting mad. He even said it. He said, look how this demon getting mad. Well, if you recognize the demon, you should have just walked. Matter of fact, ran. Grabbed your clothes and fucking left. You probably would have still been here now. She probably still been here now. But what somebody said, what that man said on there, he said sometimes it is God that's doing the job for, to take these people out, that person out, that demon out. But you really didn't take the demon out, because all it did is the soul left the body and went somewhere and started a new cycle on somebody else, another man. So he took himself out basically for nothing. Y'all just watch it out here, y'all. I'm saying this for a reason. You could be in this type of situation, feeling used, motherfuckers talking to you all types of ways. You caring, you loving, and they don't give a fuck. These demons don't give a fuck. They cold-hearted. What I call them? Cold and calculated. They are cold and calculating. They just like a serial killer waiting to strike. Y'all go ahead and fuck around and find out. They ain't worth going to jail for. They ain't worth arguing with. They're not worth putting your hands on. Definitely not worth taking out, because when you take them out, I just told you, the soul just leave and just go into another person and start all over again. The devil did what he wanted to do. He got you. I had to recognize that too. I had to watch that clip. You got to watch that clip that I'm about to show y'all carefully. Watch his eyes. Watch her eyes. Watch her soul. Watch his soul. And then watch what he says. He said, look how mad this demon getting. At that point, leave. There's nothing else to say once you recognize it's a demon attacking you. Why are you still talking to the demon? Man, it's time to call the cops or whatever and get the fuck up out of here. We ain't got nothing else to say. I see what you doing. I'm going to put it up there, though. I'm going to let y'all guys see this. So, y'all won't be thinking there's every woman is the same out here, just like don't care about your feelings, too. Because I do. And that made me want to cry, because that was unnecessary, man. Ruin that man's life like that. And he's a caring ass man. So let's see what's going on in the spiritual realms for you masculines. What's going on? The veil of secrecy. I'm telling you, the veil is going to be. I'm telling you something about God's. If you in this situation, look at the eyes, man. Look in the soul. Look in the eyes. Shit. The veil is going to be lifted, the awakening. I'm telling you. And then we have the truthful testimony. The truthful testimony is you better be by yourself than to go through all this. Trying to tell you, these demons running wild. Demons running wild. Give me some of these. Security. You got security at this time. Are they trying to secure you and let you know? Guys, You too the masculine for that. Get your mind, body, and soul back right, boo-boo. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others, so you can move on, and then you're going to have what? Fulfillment. You could live in Georgia. Georgia. It's something about the new moon. Okay? I'm going to put it right up after I get off of here. I'm going to let y'all see that. That was crazy. Hey, look what y'all got. 12/12, love and unity. So in December, you could be having a new love come in, okay? On 12/12, love and unity before Christmas. I know that's right. Love and unity are surrounding you. Share your love with others, and it will be returned to you. Okay? Once you love yourself, it's going to be returned. 777 in divine. Forgiveness. Love can heal even the deepest wounds. The angels encourage you to forgive and let go. I just said that. Past grievances in your relationships, allowing love to flourish and grow. For yourself first, divine. And then we got 1010. Alignment with your purpose. Align with your purpose. Oh, ain't nothing back there. So, yes, they want me to read it. Just go ahead and align with your purpose. Think about yourself first. Okay? It's nothing back there. You are in alignment with your life's purpose. Keep moving forward with confidence. So King Kong ain't got shit on you, masculine. All right, this is Spiritual Warrior Goddess. Y'all could come back and I guess y'all could watch that that sad story right there. But I love y'all. Until later on, take care. Bye.